Hey everybody, thank you guys for coming back to Sunborn Creation. So today what I have is 2 pairs of memory wire earrings, and I'm using memory wire, the blue what is that, blue ladybug, sorry about that y'all, and the pink Eva eyes on one set with white Eva eyes with silver findings. Silver tone, not real silver now. Silver tone findings, okay? Don't want to mislead anybody. And on this next one, we will be doing it in this color right here. That beautiful cobalt blue with the green. I love those 2 colors together with the white and the silver tone spacers and regular beads. So I'll show you guys how I loaded these beads when I get to this one. So I want this, what I'm going to do is kind of cut this a little bit shorter than it actually is. But thank you to the new subscribers, and how are you guys doing today? So I'm going to take maybe like a ½ an inch of this off, because I don't want these to be too long. I kind of want them to be like this, a little smaller version, so they won't be tapping on your shoulders. And I'm going to see how that works. If that, we just over here experimenting. If that don't work, then I just go back to the bigger bead. So I am going to right now maybe cut about an inch from that side. And what I'm going to do is take this and kind of gauge it right there, so I know to cut about an inch. And I'm going to hold it so it won't fling over the floor and I can't find it, and I go through and I step on it. That wouldn't be too nice now, would it? So that's the kind of, about the same size that I want. So I am going to take one of these and kind of measure. Again, and always remember, when you're working on your earrings, always do both earrings at the same time. That's when you're making your loops. Whatever you're doing to those earrings, you make sure you do the same practice. So we're going to see how this do. Like I said, if not, then we just go back the old way. So as I told you before, I don't like them too big, because they hang right on my shoulder, and I don't really like that. So I'm like, let's, try a little different. And you can see how I've got the marks, made the marks on that with a marker, and that just gauges and let me know. And I'm going to put this right here so my beads don't fling off, to try to hold it so my little loops will come out the same size. Over the months, I've had to learn these little tips and tricks. I had to put my little sears on too, because it's kind of dark in here, and I have to film without the lights on, because the lights will make my video kind of dark. So what we're doing is just taking this, and I'm putting it on closest to the end as possible, and I'm just turning it, keeping it in the same black circle, and that's what I come up with. Okay, so we're going to go over here, and it's kind of important to keep them the same size, because if not, your earring is not going to hang properly. Okay, the same practice, and just turn it. Making sure you see that? That's a perfect loop. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then we're going to finish both of them off the same way, okay? So guys, I went to the park earlier. I stayed out there maybe like 2 hours. I had not been to the park in like over a year. But I had a beautiful time out there. And I did a video for my other channel. And I've been trying to upload it, but for some reason, YouTube keeps saying data failure. It won't let me upload the video. So I'm just going to wait a bit, and then I'm going to go back and upload it. It's just, on that channel, I do foods. Sometimes I make healthy drinks. I do organic foods. And I talk, you know, about the little spiritual journey that I'm on and my dreams and changing some things about oneself. That's what I talk about on that channel. So, anyway, so see that? That's about the same size. So what I'm going to do is get these, this is a 6mm jump ring. So we 6 minutes, so we can probably go about 10 minutes into this video. Try not to, you know, be too long because I know people don't like to hang around too long. So there, I got some big and some little ones in there. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna get the 6mm, and I'm using these. I call them long nose pliers, but some people call them skinny nose, or another name. I don't know. These are flat nose. I do know that. I tell you, so many tools out here. So I'm gonna gather it like this, guys. And this is kind of new with me. You see that? And I'm gonna take it and put it on with both of the holes at the same time. And then I'm gonna come back through. Be careful now because sometimes it'll jump out. And just close the jump ring. Oh man, I love it when it clicks. See that? And therefore your earring I love it when I hear the click, guys. To me, that lets me know that it is closed securely. But then it's like I see a space in there, so let's close it up a little bit more. I might be imagining things. I got this thing about fixing your earrings and then they coming apart. So let's do this one. And I have to give credit to another YouTuber because I saw her doing that. And I'm like, now how does she get hers to come together like that and they not be all over the place? And I'm like, oh wow, I like that. So I just go ahead and open my jump ring and I put, you see that? Just put them, stack them on top of each other. And you close them up. I guess I could have put the earring. Now somebody tell me the tricks of the earrings too. How to load the earrings, because sometimes they go on backwards. I'm still learning that technique too. Ain't no shame in my game, honey. Because when I'm doing this, I want to do it correctly. I want my earrings to lay properly. See? And I don't have my ear mandrels over here, so we're just going to do it this way. So we're going to take this one. I'm going to open this one up. But you could put your ear wire on there while you have it open too. So I'm going to probably just put it on there backwards like that and see what it do. Like I say, I'm always learning tricks and trades, you know, of this. See? Beautiful. And they both are laying correctly the way that they're supposed to lay. And they are the same size. So let's finish off this one. So I've already loaded this one, but I'm going to show you. We're just going to go ahead and load it on there. And like I said, can you imagine? Blue ladybugs. Awesome. And I'm using, these are like 4 millimeters. I guess I got to cut those also because I want those to be a smaller size also. So whatever I do for one side, I do for the other side. So this is going to be a DIY video to the new people who might want to work with a memory wire. And if I think about it towards the end, I will show you how I cut it. You know, like I say, everybody do things a little bit differently. As long as, you know, they get the results that they need to get. And these little beads, I got these little beads from, I think Hobby Lobby. If I didn't get them from Hobby Lobby, I got them from Temu. So I didn't lay. So these are my little beads. So let's see if I could find another black one. But I was telling you guys, I went to the park and I had a beautiful time. And I met such beautiful, spirited people out there. And I talked to this one lady for a minute, you know, at least about 30 minutes or more. And she just needed somebody to talk to, just like me. Sometimes you like to talk to different people other than your families members. Yeah, so, and it was a joy to, you know, speak with her also. She was out there reading her book. But, so what I'm going to do is try to make it a practice, you know, for this whole month, you know, just to go out there and see if I could drop some inches and do some work on my arms. Kind of tone them up a little bit. So we're just loading everything on there, guys. So we're going to put this bead on there. And these are lightweight, very lightweight. They're not heavy at all, guys. And I'm trying to work on a clean surface now. I'm trying not to work where I have stuff everywhere. That just bothers me. It just tears my nerves up and I can't get anything done when I'm in a cluttered area. Oh, so what I'm going to do is take these like I did before. And, you know, just gauge it off. And remember my other wire cutters? I messed them up. My expensive wire cutters. So now I'm onto these. But they okay, as long as they work. I can work with them. As long as they work, that's all right. That's Sister Valerie. That's what my apostle used to call me. Sister Valerie, how you doing today? But anyway, thanks to the new subscribers, as I said before. And we're going to hit it right there. And of course, you know, you'll find your own method. Oh, thank goodness it didn't go all over the place of doing this. But I will tell you, it is a good practice, guys. Y'all, I looked for these things for 10 minutes, and guess where they were? Right in front of my face. And I'm like, So, like I say, I put this there so when I'm using my round nose pliers to do my loops, and I put it on the very end and just turn it. And you really have to turn this because this is memory wire. And sometimes it can get hard to work with. So we're going to go ahead and do this. You know, in order for you to get comfortable with something, you have to do it over and over. And that was the best thing I did was when I rolled up on her video And I'm like, oh, wow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll do this one, and we're going to do the same thing over and over. So this is a DIY video, so it was not meant to, you know, be a short video, ladies and gentlemen. Because sometimes you have men out here making jewelry also. So we're going to do this just to measure. This is a good technique, guys. Right there, we're going to hold it. And make sure you hold it, because if this pops all over your floor and you forget that it popped over your floor, more than likely you're going to step on it, and you do not want this in your feet. Unless, you know, especially if you are diabetic or something, that would not be good. Now you see here my auntie now, most of them, you know, transition from the diabetes, losing their limbs, you know, the leg, you know, or whatever. That's why I try to be more, you know, healthy, conscious when it comes to that, because, you know, when it comes to your health, because you want to keep yourself up as much as you can, especially in this vessel. This is just a vessel we're in. See that? Perfect. I feel good now, because I was making all these earrings, and I'm like, so now actually what I have to do is some of the earrings I've made, I'm going back through and changing my jump rings on. And I'm going to cut some of the wire off also, so they could be a little bit shorter, because everybody don't like big hoop earrings. See that? You're going to close it together, and you're going to do that number right there. And we're going to put this on, I'm going to put it on backwards. And we're going to close it up. Listen for the snap. You heard that? And that's that pair. And we're going to do the exact same steps. Jump ring. And hold your pliers on the right side and just twist it backwards or forward. Some people do it forward. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. And most people use 6mm jump rings, in case you want to ask. And try your earring, put it on backwards like this. And if that don't work, then just flip it around the other way. And what you're doing is taking it and you're just closing it, open and close. It popped. So that's these guys. A beautiful ladybug and evil eye earrings. Aren't those gorgeous? Yay. So hopefully I'll add these on the website along with some of the others. And I'll see how they sell. And as they sell, I'll add more. Because I'm not going to spend all day adding a bunch of product on there. Even I got like maybe 70 pieces on my website now. And that's www.sunbondcreations.com. That is my Shopify store. I think now it's, when I put this video up, I'm going to transfer it over to my Shopify information, and then you'll be able to just tap on there and just go directly to my store. Okay, guys? But thank you for listening. We'll catch you in the next one.